We're back again for another Saturday Live. And I want to thank you guys for always joining me here. And like I said, what we're featuring today are Gallagher fragrances. In addition, we're going to do some niche first impressions as well. First and foremost, have us a little sippy sip. A little bit of red wine to enjoy and get into things. One thing I wanted to know, what are you guys wearing today? What's your scent of the day? Did you put one on? And if you didn't, it's never too late to go ahead and grab one. So drop me a chat. Well, should I say drop me a comment in the chat box. Let me know what is your scent of the day. Today, I decided to, what's up, Coco? I'm so glad you made it. Good to see you. We're chatting about scents of the day. Drop us a chat. Let us know what your scent of the day is. I'm rocking Prada Luna Rossa, the original today. But I have nothing on my arms because, like I said, we're getting into Gallagher fragrances, and I want to make sure that I give these a little bit of a try on skin more than just the test strips. We're going to put a few of them on the test strips, but I know a few of these I've given a hard time over the time, and I wanted to just make sure that I give them a fair shot on skin. Coco, what's your scent of the day? I'll wait on Coco. Have us another little sip. And anybody else, what is your scent of the day? Montal Intense Tier. I've heard about Intense Tier. I've not tried it yet, but I know it features a tiara flower. What does it smell like? Brygro, my man, what it do? Good to have you. We're talking about our scents of the day today. So drop me a chat. Let me know what you're wearing for your scent of the day, so we can go ahead and hop into our Gallagher fragrances. Smells like heaven. Great way to explain it. Great way to explain it. All right. While we wait, before we hop into some other ones, I want to just talk about a few Mancera fragrances that I have. The Sexiest Bougie Beach Vacay scent. I'm going to have to give that a shot. That sounds like that would be right up my alley. Invictus Legend today. Brygro, I've not smelled Invictus Legend. I've not smelled it at all. So you guys are keep me on my toes. Excuse me, I'm sweating a little bit. You know what? I probably shouldn't be sipping on this wine. I thought the wine would cool me off a little, but not really. If you guys don't have a little red wine or wine of choice, I suggest you grab one. But hey, Amina. Always great to see you, Amina. Always. When you show up, I perk up just a little bit. All of you, actually. It's not just Amina. When I see you guys pop up, I get excited. Sipping on Chardonnay. There you go. I know that's right. I want to give you just a little bit of time to showcase my t-shirt of the day. I got on too much stuff. My good childhood friend, Andre, a.k.a. Buddy, has his own detailing shop, Dre's Detailing, up in Wisconsin. So I wanted to just plug him as well and let him know we love you, Dre. And I'm giving you a little bit of shout out. Check out Dre's Detailing up in Wisconsin. I'll drop his information after the live video wraps, so that if you guys are in Wisconsin looking for some detailing and to keep your vehicle clean, my man Dre is the way to go. All right, we're going to hop into Mancera's Black Vanilla. Dr. Rose Chaperone sent this over to us, and this is the one. I know I said before it was before I said Mancera Velvet Vanilla was the one, but it's Mancera's Black Vanilla. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I said on one of my other videos. This is the one I sprayed across the back of my neck. And when I tell you guys, hey, LuuLuu. Okay. My main lady, LuuLuu. She's another creative that's in Chicago. Aging Gorgeously is her channel. I think you just changed it to just LuuLuu. However, LuuLuu is one of our unofficial sponsors of today's live. She was so gracious enough to share with me the bulk of the Gallagher fragrances I have today. She was so gracious to just say, you know what, take these. So the Gallaghers are what we're going to do in a sec. We're smelling right now. We're smelling Mancera's Black Vanilla right now. This is the one I said I sprayed across the back of my neck. It got all in my locks. Smelled amazing. So like my locks smelled like dessert for maybe like 3 or 4 days. It was amazing. Quite simply, it was freaking amazing. I love it. What this smells like to me is, of course, vanilla, but it's kind of got that sugar cookie vibe that I really enjoy. It, and you know what? Certain fragrances, we're gonna say this why it's just lesson here. Certain fragrances, I believe, I kind of made for certain folks, aka this smells like heaven. And if you guys have ever smelled those, like the sugar cookies, let's put it on skin. Shoot, I was gonna try to read it up the we're gonna put it on some skin to tell. It's legit vanilla in it. Like, I'm not talking about vanilla flavoring or vanilla extract. I'm talking about legit vanilla that you carve out of the vanilla bean. If you guys have ever done that, that's how rich and real this fragrance smells. It's something a little boozy in it too. I've not looked up the notes to be 100% sure, but it kind of has a boozy-ish vibe, just a hint in the opening. And I smell something that's kind of fresh and clean as well. Can't put my finger on it exactly. What's up, darling Nikki? That's my sister. Yes, LuuLuu. So you know what I'm talking about, that freshly carved vanilla. And Coco, I think you love this one. If you're a fan of the gourmands, like I remember, you'd love this one. It's gourmand to the max. And it's elegant in its simplicity. I don't know if there are a whole bunch of notes or components to it, but when I tell you it smells amazing, it smells so delicious. Like I want to take a bite out of myself. Now I don't know if that's cannibalism or what. Put it on the list, Coco. I don't think you'll be you won't be disappointed. I know you won't. If you enjoy, I think, was it Holidays was your favorite? I may be getting you mixed up. If you enjoy Holidays, yes, this is Black Vanilla. Dr. Rose gifted this to us. And I don't know if you can see, I've went through half of this sample already. So I've been kind of here and there, just, you know, getting it on. So yes. So if you enjoy Holidays, you'll enjoy Black Vanilla for sure. Again, it's kind of along the lines of that sugar cookie vibe. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. But Velvet Vanilla, it's kind of in the vein of Velvet Vanilla, but where this one differs from Velvet Vanilla, it goes off in a slightly sharper direction, which I actually like. It's a little more sharp and not as sweet. Is that what it is? I didn't know it had peach in it. Yes, kind of like the Ganache ones. Where the Ganache ones really smell like real. I have not done the Ganache video yet, LuuLuu. I will though. I promise you guys I'm gonna do that because I smell one out of my Ganache. Out of the 5 I bought, I smelled one, and that's Uva, which is great. Oh, that grape, it legit smells like grape soda, but not the synthetic grape soda. It legitimately smells like grape soda or grape candy, and I love that. I love it. I think I ordered like yes, we definitely need to do Ganache. So if you do it first, if you do it on live, that would be great. And right, darling Nikki, I'm drinking Concord grape. I'm drinking old school. I don't know if you guys know about it, but Morgan David, old school Concord. That's what I'm drinking right now. Kosher wine for Passover. One of my friends, I went to a party. One of my friends was like, "Give this a shot." It looked good, smelled great. Like it legit smells like Concord grape with a little tinge of alcohol. But Listen, hold on. Get us a little sip. It smells like, yes, Morgan David. You hear me? And like for the longest, everybody thought MD 2020 was Mad Dog 2020. It's legitimately a wine, an offshoot, Morgan David. This isn't the MD 2020. This is straight up Morgan David. Thanks, Nikki. Yes. Okay, so I remember I told you guys I was going to be doing a little segment called Self-Care Sundays. I did a little bit of self-care on myself today. Thank you. I'm sweating a little bit because I don't know if this air conditioner want to act right today, but sweating a little bit because it's a little warm outside. However, I did the salicylic mask today and a little bit of hyaluronic. That's it. That's all I did. Nothing else. You got to take care of yourself because, you know, when you're doing a lot of running around and stuff like that, you can get ran down. And I'm not trying to look anymore. I'm not trying to look ran down at all. I'm trying to stay up, pulled up, and together. What's going on, Hillary? Thank you for joining us today. You guys are so lovely. Ladies are so lovely. We just talked about Mancera's Black Vanilla. It's so sweet and sexy. I did not know it had peach in it, Brygro, so thanks for letting me know. But now that I hear a little bit more in the dry, I'm hearing the fragrance. I must be drinking too much wine. But now that I smell a little bit more into the dry down or the mid, it's something that I can't really place. So maybe that may be the peach. Not sure yet. But it's dope to know that there's peach in it. I totally didn't know that. I didn't look up the notes or anything because I wanted to keep this very objective. We also have Wild Candy from Mancera. And I'm going to hop into that one real quick, too, before we cruise right on into the Gallagher fragrances. Now, we'll say I sprayed Wild Candy before, but I didn't put it on skin. Let's check out Wild Candy. Now, I see Wild Candy. It's some very fruity and floral in here. I can't put a note on the what floral it is. I don't know if this has peach in it too, or osmanthus. But I see this one being a hit for the ladies. I don't know if I would particularly wear this, and that's okay. I don't see this one performing the best on my skin. Let's see what it does on skin. It may surprise me. This one seems like it'll be very, 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 very sweet. Hopefully, yeah, it's super sweet, Amina. It's super sweet. I don't think it's missing a few elements for me to like really like it. And I like sweet fragrances. That's not an issue for me. I love sweet fragrances like Autrement. I love Jardin Exclusif. I love sweet fragrances. They tend to perform better on me. Versace Eros, all of that. But I think Wild Candy is not in my lane or wheelhouse. I think Wild Candy will probably be suited for someone with a more delicate body chemistry. Not to say mine is like super duper strong anyway, but I believe this may be more suited for the ladies. And again, if you can wear Eros, I'm sure you can wear Wild Candy. So Wild Candy may be one that's just not the best on my skin. It smells good though. But to kind of swerve into the Gallaghers, I'm going to move into Rose All Dae. Rose All Dae, well, Rose All Dae. Rose All Dae, I've smelled it on LuuLuu before, and it smelled bomb on her. I've sprayed this on me a time or two, and I wasn't a fan. I was disappointed, to be quite honest. I was quite disappointed. It may just be me. I may be the anomaly. I'm sure. And again, a lot of this may be another one that smells great on the ladies. It just may not perform well, or better, may not smell well on me. What I get from this one is, and I've kind of said this before, this one kind of gives me a stale apple cinnamon Cheerio vibe on my skin. It smelled bomb on LuuLuu though. It smelled amazing on her. It's just, Ohan Ohan, is that Parfums de Marley? Hillary? Yeah, Rose All Day is not one that I need to have in my collection. Yeah, a little bit. It does smell like stale apple cinnamon Cheerios on my skin. I think it's something in there that's kind of, I won't say malty. It's something that's kind of liquor-like. I know apple, cinnamon. I think there's a stainless steel or something like that in there. I don't know where they get the essence of stainless steel from to put in this fragrance, but yeah, it's kind of got that feel. I don't have to have Rose all day. This is one for me that I won't be getting a full bottle of. Like I said, I've tried it on a few different occasions. It just really didn't do anything for me. But I know several of the ladies in FragCom love it. So, unfortunately, it just doesn't work for one. Now, I want to try this one here. Wicked Good. This is the one I want to try. And what I've noticed is fragrances that have vanilla in them tend to have a darker juice over time. Have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed that fragrances that have vanilla have that darker tinge to them? Mancera, Velvet Vanilla, they have that real deep ambery color over time. I think if you expose them to sunlight, they tend to kind of lean a little darker. Pineapple is my jam. Wicked Good is simple but nice. The chocolate disappears quite a bit into the opening. Dang. Well, let's check it out. I'm gonna try this one on skin. I'm not gonna even put it on the paper because the notes themselves have me intrigued. In Wicked Good, we got chocolate, Madagascar vanilla, and tonka bean. Sounds simple enough. Oh my gosh. Off top, I'm gonna tell you what this smells like. A freshly opened Tootsie Roll. This smells amazing. I'm disappointed. Hillary said the chocolate disappears. I'm disappointed. I want to smell like chocolate. Oh my God. Yes. I love Wicked Good. First impressions, Wicked Good is very, very nice. Kind of has a tiramisu type of vibe. Something that I would expect to smell like if I went into Lindt, the Lindt chocolatiers, I expect Lindt chocolatiers to smell like this. I'm so disappointed in the chocolate disappearing. This smells really good. Yes, I want to be sexy chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might want to get nibbled on in these streets. Mancera Choco Violet. I've not even heard of Choco Violet, Coco Lee. What? I don't know what I would expect. Coco, I would expect anything less. I wouldn't expect anything less. I'm gonna give that a shot though, because I want to add that to my next and show list. I can't get enough of Wicked Good. They gave this an appropriate name, Wicked Good, because it's good. It's got that simple quality to it, like chocolate frosting. You know you should not be eating chocolate frosting out of the can. But it smells and tastes so good, you go ahead and do it anyway. Or eating raw cookie dough. You know you're not supposed to, according to what they say. But you do it anyway, because you're grown. Or you just feel like doing what you're doing. Wicked Good is very nice. I haven't really gotten into anything else than chocolate right now. So I'm going to leave that alone for a little bit. We're going to come back for a little bit more of a dry down. Next one, Bergamust. We got bergamot, ocean mist, cedar, orange blossom, ambroxan, white amber musk. Sounds like something I dig. I still smell rose all day on the side there. Bergamust is very sharp in the beginning. Wondering if it's the cedar. Our Rahab Choco Musk. Never heard of that either, LuuLuu. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to definitely have to watch this back so I can keep everything in perspective and get every fragrance you guys are suggesting out of here. I'm going to definitely include the live chat replay. Also, if you guys are watching this in the replay, make sure that you leave a comment. Let me know that you were here and let me know your take on these fragrances as we're going through them today. I've not tried Chocolate Greedy either. Again, y'all stay schooling me and putting me up on stuff that I hadn't had a chance to try. Now, Bergamust. What I smell most in here, citrus and woods. So I'm guessing that's the orange blossom and the cedar. I like Bergamust. I'm kind of going back to Wicked Good. Do I like the opening of Bergamust more than Wicked Good? I'm going to lean toward no. But one's a gourmand, one's more or less an aquatic aromatic. So that's probably unfair to put them in the same category, but yet and still. Right now I'm going to rate. Let's go ahead and go back to the rating. Opening on Wicked Good. I'm going to give Wicked Good a 9 on the opener. Flat out. Opening for Bergamust. It's a fraiche, so yeah, it's aromatic. For Bergamust, I'm going to give it a 7 on the opener. This Bergamust seems like it'll burn off quick. I'm kind of getting that vibe now. Only gave it 2 swats, but I kind of feel like it'll burn off quick. We'll see. All right. We're going to hop into Fineapple because Hillary said that's her jam, and I want to see if it's my jam too. Fineapple. We have Magnolia, Green Apple, Pineapple, Jasmine, Dry Woods, Musk, and Brett. Now, last week we had tried Magnolia Sensuelle by Bulgari Blue. Not Bulgari Blue, I'm sorry. Magnolia Sensuelle by Bulgari. And I was digging what it had going on. I was digging the Magnolia. Pineapple was too masculine for you, LuuLuu? Okay, let me check it out. I know you like girly. Like girly. So let's see. Opening, I get a lot of pineapple right up front. A lot. It kind of smells like a freshly poured glass of pineapple crush. I like that. The pineapple smells authentic too. It doesn't smell synthetic. I dig that. Okay. Pineapple, I see you. And Gallagher's made in the US too. So that's something that's a little interesting as well. Most fragrance houses are, of course, in Paris, France, in European countries. Gallagher's made in the US. Dope. Now I'm getting the pineapple now and later's vibe. Yeah, Bergamust is kind of masculine. For real. Now, see what we're getting in Pineapple. I haven't picked up on the floral composition yet. I'm getting into that real fruity vibe right now. So the interesting thing is I don't just smell pineapple anymore. So maybe that's the green apple coming through. It's something tart. Yeah, that's the green apple. Pineapple is nice. I like it. I really like that. I don't know if you guys remember, but the pineapple now and laters, that's what this smells like. It smells like candied fruit. I'm going to wait for this floral composition to come through on my skin. I wonder if it's going to, we'll give it some time. So the opening for Pineapple, we're going to give the opening for Pineapple an 8. That's nice. I like it more than Bergamust. I will say that. In the opening. We'll come back to it though. All right. Now, I'm gonna look at Eau Fraiche. Eau Fraiche is black currant, Concord grapes, dried tobacco leaves, sandalwood, orris butter, and ambergris. I have no idea what orris butter is. Zero idea. Oh, if you ladies didn't get a chance to drop your scent of the day, please do so. That's a question that I asked in the beginning of the chat. If you've not dropped your scent of the day, drop your scent of the day in the chat. I want to see if I've heard of them and what your experience with them are. So, Eau Fraiche. I wore Versace Eau Fraiche yesterday. And so, Eau Fraiche caught my attention. And again, these are all, I've not smelled any of these before, other than I did Wild Candy in the beginning. I smelled Wild Candy before, and I've smelled Rose All Day. But the rest of the Gallagher fragrances, I've not smelled at all. These are new to me. Now, I don't know about Eau Fraiche, y'all. I don't like it in the beginning. Ooh, Dunhill Icon Racing, Jose. I've not smelled that. Welcome. I don't believe I saw you in here earlier, but I've not smelled that. What does it smell like? Hey, Tara, how are you? We're sampling Gallagher fragrances today, and I'm also asking everybody to drop their fragrance of the day or the scent of the day. Go ahead and drop that in the chat. Oh, LuuLuu, you just got Good Girl Gone Bad Eau Fraiche, right? Do tell, do tell. That frosted glass bottle. Ah, Tara, Delina exclusive. True to form. And I know I wore Versace Eau Fraiche today, but I just sprayed on Eau Fraiche by Gallagher. I won't lie to you. I do not like the opening of Eau Fraiche. I don't like it at all. It reminds me of like being in the woods. It's like I don't know. I guess I say like it reminds me of like what bushes can smell like. I don't like it. And to be quite honest with you, Tara, I don't think you're missing much. Again, I'm gonna go back through all of these and kind of talk about the dry down a little bit later. I'm not enjoying the opening of it, so I'm gonna give that like a 6. It's not my favorite. Out of these notes on here, I can't tell you what I pull out. It's something woodsy that I'm pulling out. Maybe that's the orris butter. I don't smell black currant, and I don't recall sandalwood smelling like that. So I don't know. I'm not a fan of it right now. Eau Fraiche is smelling very woody and herbal like. So that's not necessarily my jam. I know when I first wore Perry Ellis 18 Intense, it had rosemary in it. I didn't know what it was. There was something very off-putting about it I didn't enjoy the most. But that dry down to it is what really made me very interested. So I'm going to give Eau Fraiche a little bit of time to settle on my skin a little bit and see if I can get into it. I'm not a fan of it right now. So I'm going to hop on over to Evergreen Dream. We got galbanum, cashmere, lavender, pine resin, patchouli, and oak moss. Now, what's going on, Brad Lee? Good to see you. Let's check that out. Evergreen Dream. Now, I'm expecting this to be very woody. And watch, just because I'm expecting it to be woody, it's not. It's going to like be like, eh. I know it's going downhill. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed, and I'm probably the most disappointed in Eau Fraiche right now. Eau Fraiche is leading the charge of ones that I don't particularly care for, but take that back. Which one, Eau Fraiche or Evergreen Dream? Evergreen Dream, it doesn't smell like a Christmas tree. Evergreen Dream smells like it doesn't smell like a Christmas tree. It kind of smells like cheap pine cleaner, and that's just the opening. Oh, Luke, what's going on, my man? You know what? Okay, so Evergreen Dream, this opening on Evergreen Dream is not working for me right now. Not right now. Hopefully in the dry down, it kind of makes its way back around. Yeah, it's kind of got the, I don't want to say cheap pine cleaner, but it's got the pine cleaner where it's not as fresh and sharp as a legitimate Christmas tree. Again, these are just my first impressions, y'all. What's going on, Fragrance Journey? How you doing, brother? You listen, do me a favor, drop your scent of the day in the chat. Let me know what you guys are wearing. And again, these are my first impressions as well. I've not smelled any of these before, with the exception of Rose All Dae. And I'm not sprayed any of them on my skin except Rose All Dae and Wild Candy. I had not sprayed Wild Candy on my skin until today. And then we had covered Black Vanilla. Black Vanilla on my skin is absolutely fire. I've not tried Hindu Kush. I want to so bad. Somebody else told me they didn't particularly care for it, but I want to try Hindu Kush. I swear I do. Oh my God. Yeah, Evergreen Dream right now on my skin is not doing the trick. But like I said, we're gonna kind of come back around and give these a shot on dry down. Because again, I'm of the full understanding that when you first spray fragrances on, it takes a little bit of time for them to develop, and that's what chemistries are all about. I've never heard of this fragrance. Homo Elegance Quality of Fresh. Wow. I've never heard of that. Again, I'm gonna definitely have to watch this in the replay and take out take out my notes and be like, write that down, because I'm always on the hunt for something fresh. Well, not scent wise, but I'm always on the hunt for a fresh fragrance that I've not smelled or experienced before. But Evergreen Dream right now, okay, it's getting a little better. It's getting a little better. Yeah, and on LuuLuu, listen, when I was over on LuuLuu's channel, she brought out a host of fragrances, and it was a great experience. There was a lot of stuff that I'd never smelled before, but had heard of. Sight unseen. I didn't care for. Maybe it was 3 that I didn't care for that LuuLuu had. I know one of them was that Oud Mosaic. That by Banana Republic. It just was not it for me. But again, it could have been the season, and it could have been that I needed to wear it. So that may be a little bit of a difference. But right now, Evergreen Dream is not doing it for me. So we're going to put that to the side. We got 2 more from Gallagher. Let's hop into Amongst Waves. Now, Amongst Waves, we have green apple, honeydew, lime zest, sea salt, aquatic notes, and patchouli. I'm willing to tell you guys. I'm going to like this one. I think I am. I'm willing to tell. I think I'm going to like this. By the notes alone, I'm excited. So let me find a empty place. I'm excited. And yes, Coco, LuuLuu has an amazing collection, and I'll be borderline jealous. Like, how do you just have all these good ones in your collection? Sometimes you gotta go through a few duds to figure out if you like them. Well, you gotta go through a few duds to find some good ones. Yeah, it definitely does. And again, I'm not just partial to blue fragrances or the more aquatic ones, but they tend to smell so amazing on my skin. So I really dig on what works for me. And it seems like the blue ones kind of do. Oh, yeah. Amongst Waves. Amongst Waves is going to be teetering at the top with Wicked Good for first impressions. Like, Wicked Good is still, at this point, Wicked Good is still holding us down. That's because I like chocolate. I'm partial to chocolate. Like, what can I say? No, the opening of that just it evokes some positive feelings. Like, kind of smell like not a deli, but like a bake shop. where you get all types of good goods. Again, Tara's collection is bananas. LuuLuu's collection is bananas. Amina, your collection is pretty fucking crazy too. Like good, like really good. Again, I don't know how you ladies do it. I don't know how you ladies do it. Like you have an amazing collection and amazing taste. I mean, you're consistent with putting out fragrances that I had not really heard of anything about, like ever. Yeah, Amina got the sauce. You got a great collection too, Brygro. You did an unboxing, and you had an unboxing for the unboxing, and then the unboxing for the unboxing. You had like 3 parts. And okay, well, what's my excuse? I don't have any kids there. It's just I think for me, I was in the realm of kind of just rolling along with whatever I felt like I should be getting versus consulting with a community, because I like to hear different things from you guys, because my idea of what I think is going to be what's dope is going to be a little different from what you guys think is dope. And that's what I like about the community. You get a meeting of the minds. And yeah, Wicked Good is Black Magic, Luke. Like, that's not Wicked Good. I think that's Wicked Good. I'm getting that vanilla and Tonka now. Fragrance Journey has an amazing collection as well. Like, if you ever watch his videos, he has like a shelf behind him with a bunch of heat that I've never heard of. The fragrance he just put in the chat, Homo Elegans, I've never heard of this house, this fragrance, none of that. So he actually put me to shame with being Uncommon Scentz, because I'm not living up to my name here. When you coming up with fragrances that nobody's ever really heard of that are actually dope, listen, his collection is crazy. His collection rivals Steven from Redolescence. Like, when you just look behind you, like, oh my God. Like, sometimes I'm gonna be a creep. I'm sometimes pause the video, want to watch his video and be like, what is that? Because it may be a fragrance he hasn't necessarily reviewed, or maybe I didn't catch it. But it's amazing. His collection is crazy. And like, I always, he's Uncommon Scentz. Okay, he stepped me up a few levels. I ain't mad at that. What's going on, strong guy? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you, brother. So yeah, get back to, who is this? Amongst Waves. Amongst Waves, I'm trying to see what, have I ever smelled anything that smells like this? The melon vibe in Amongst Waves has my attention most. I will say that. Honeydew is one of those scents that kind of carries other scents, like cantaloupe. Like, I don't like it when it's in fruit salad, because honeydew tends to take on the flavors of other things, but it has a distinct scent. So I like that for that. And you can definitely pick out the honeydew in smelling it. Amongst Waves has an aquatic, salty, fruity vibe, along the lines of maybe Tommy Bahama, Set Sail St. Bart's, along that same line, should I say, but not the same scent. Amongst Waves does sound like an indie indie band. Look, you're a fool. It kind of has that, yeah, it kind of has that Tommy Bahama type vibe, which I like. I like Amongst Waves openings. Last but not least, we have Perfecto. A lot of the fellas in FragCom, a lot of the fragrance reviewers have reviewed this one already. I've purposely not watched any of them. Don't want to be influenced. But our notes in here are pear, melon, grapefruit, champaca, patchouli, and driftwood. I'm interested to know what that is, what that smells like. Make sure we get a clean spot. We got something in all the spots already. I do know this. Black Vanilla by Mancera. I'll recommend that to anybody. I usually do not. I'm not gonna say I don't like vanilla. I'm not gaga over vanilla, but Black Vanilla by Mancera. Fire. And I know we're supposed to be talking about Gallagher's, but just had to put that out there because I smell the inside. All right. Let's try Perfecto on paper first. Still ended up getting on my hand. Oh, well. Ooh. I like Perfecto. Now, in this opening, I'm trying to see what that is I'm smelling. Y'all know me. The opening on Perfecto kind of smell like hair products. Kind of smell like a grease of some sort, like a moisturizer. The opening on Perfecto smells like a moisturizer of sort for hair. I like it though. I wonder what that is. What note is that I'm picking up? Whatever it is, make me feel like I gotta clear my throat. I can definitely see how you feel that this one is masculine in the opening. It's very masculine. I don't know if if this would smell great on a lady. I don't know. I don't know. It smells good. It's nice and fresh. I'm not getting that fruity burst yet. So maybe this is that makes a lot of sense, Tara. It really makes me feel like I need to clear my throat, like I need a sip of water. That's interesting that a scent can inspire you to have to clear your throat, but that dryness, that makes a lot of sense. Of the notes listed, I cannot tell you what I'm picking up. Now, there's something a little dry and dusty in there. I've never smelled driftwood. I don't smell that patchouli yet because I know patchouli when I smell patchouli. I don't know what Champaca smells like. What does Champaca smell like? I don't know. I'm not familiar. It's a teachable moment right now for me. Perfecto. I'm not blown away yet. Luke, I'm gonna kick you out of here. It's like champagne, but with more paca. Never a dull moment when you bring Luke around. Perfecto, I'm gonna give that one a 7 for right now in the opener. I don't have to have it right now. We're gonna come back to it though. Champaca's a flower, that's all I know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it smells like. Now, maybe it's the pear and grapefruit that's coming together that's kind of throwing me off. I've never smelled pear and grapefruit together. We're gonna find a place and put it on some skin. Let's see if that changes anything. We're probably gonna have to have another shower after this. I had on, this was my scent of the day, Prada Luna Rossa. I've not been rocking with Prada too much due to their marketing flubs and the foolishness they have going on in their advertising, and I was just not a fan of how they handled that. So I have not been featuring Prada fragrances much on my channel at all. But it's more of a personal note than anything. But I figured out I may as well wear it. I still have a little more than half left, a little less than half left, however you want to suggest that goes. It's gonna take me a while to get to that. I got that as a birthday gift a while ago. Perfecto is to me. Leave that alone for a little bit. So to be quite honest with you guys, out of all the ones I did, Wicked Good and Amongst Waves, those are my favorites. Those are my favorites out of all of these. Those are the ones that I probably will get a full bottle of. Fineapple kind of comes in a close third. Close third. Haven't been keeping up with the chat really. We hop back a little bit. Okay, well, your room is going to smell like these for a while. Wow, that's amazing. Now, Wicked Good. Now we're getting that heavy vanilla and Tonka combo, but it's so rich and luxurious. I love that. It's so different. But yeah, Amongst Waves and Wicked Good right now are my favorites. Amongst Waves kind of smells like a cocktail. And that's probably going to be the lime zest and sea salt, kind of taking me right into that mojito type of vibe. That's probably why I'm likening it to Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Bart. So those two are going to be my favorites for now. Eau Fraiche, still not rocking with that really. Evergreen Dream. Evergreen Dream is musty smelling to me. And that's probably going to be that pine and patchouli mix. That's probably what it is. It's a little musty smelling for me. I don't have to have Evergreen Dream. And Luke, I can definitely see why your wife wouldn't particularly care for that one. It's very woodsy, outdoorsy. You know what? Let me tell you. Evergreen Dream, I would expect that the Bounty Man or Lumberjack would smell like Evergreen Dream. Those types of gentlemen will probably love this. Not my jam. I don't have to have it. So yeah. Wicked Good still is in first place for me. Amongst Waves is in second. And Fineapple's in third. Unfortunately, the rest of these fragrances are not my jam. Not my jam at all. But I'm more than willing. I'm more than willing to forward these on to one of you guys if you want to sample them yourself. If you want to sample Bergamust, Perfecto, Eau Fraiche, and Evergreen Dream, drop a 5 in the comments and I'll actually pick from that and I'll send you all of these. I'll send you all of those. But I'm gonna actually keep Wicked Good, Amongst Waves, and Fineapple for myself for now. And yes, Tara, we did try on Rosé all day before you got here. I can definitely recap. To me, on me, it kind of smells like stale apple cinnamon Cheerios. It kind of smells like stale apple cinnamon Cheerios on my skin. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But I will say this. It smelled great on LuuLuu. So this may be one of the ones that just don't smell good for a man's chemistry. I don't know. You know what, Coco? I've seen, who was it? When I was looking it up before. It comes as a part of a subscription. I think I heard you could buy Gallagher in part of like a monthly subscription. I'm not exactly sure which company it was with, but I don't know where to buy Gallagher's either. It's very weird. Yeah, Luke. Oddly specific, but stale apple cinnamon Cheerios is what I get off my skin. Because if you've ever smelled stale Cheerios, they tend to smell woody for some reason. Or I guess that's the box they're smelling like. I don't know what it is, but I'm notorious for not eating things before they go stale. Thank you, Tara. I try to be oddly specific because there's absolutely no point in being vague. And also, too, I try to do it around something that I know we've probably had some experience with. Maybe not stale apple cinnamon Cheerios, but you smell apple cinnamon Cheerios before some way, some shape, somehow, and you can relate to it in one particular way. But yeah, it has a staleness that I don't particularly care for in Rose All Day. But while I'm doing it, let me look up the nose because that may be I see with olfactive, they have a subscription that you can purchase. Um, they have a subscription where you can purchase Gallagher fragrances. Matter of fact, yes. What was the smell like stale cake mix? I can't remember now. Oh my gosh. I can't remember what smelled like stale cake mix last week. It was one of the ones I said I didn't like. I can't remember now. But one of them did smell like stale cake mix. I can't remember which one. Just like one of them smelled like perm or relaxer, Tara. You know what I'm talking about. You know I ain't lying. Because you got the same type of vibe, kind of like ammonia. So, yeah. Yeah, olfactive is where I see what comes up when I search for Gallagher fragrances. I don't know how they work in terms of their subscription. I've never done much with them at all, to be completely honest. They just kind of came up in my search. Don't go, Melissa. Stay with us. No, nothing today smells like stale cake mix. But I will tell you this: the Rose All Day on me, on my skin, it smells like stale apple cinnamon Cheerios. I don't know what that is. So, okay, Rose All Day is apple crisp plum, dark rose, brown sugar, tonka bean, and stainless steel. So I'm trying to think, what is it that has the staleness? Maybe it's the stainless steel. It smells probably antiseptic or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it on my skin, but it smelled amazing on LuuLuu. She had it on, and I sniffed it on her. I was like, okay, it smells nothing like what it smells in the bottle and on my skin. Great to have you, Melissa. It's a very specific awfulness, and again, it's just on me. And hopefully, your experience is different, better, more enjoyable. But what I've noticed is more ladies lean toward Rose All Day, or those who are more interested in more feminine leaning scents. Those are the ones who tend to enjoy Rose All Day. I particularly don't. And again, I'm no stranger to doing fragrances that are intended for women, because I had on Magnolia Sensuelle last week by Bulgari, the business. And I plan to wear that and probably get a full bottle. Just like Intense Roses Musk by Montal. Love that. Love that. And I know that's typically geared toward the ladies, but I love it. I've not even heard of Sparkling Secret. Tara, you need to try Black Vanilla. Trust me, you do. It's you need to try Black Vanilla. Oh, okay. I think LuuLuu, do you have Sparkling Secret? All right. Let me try to go back through the dry downs of these and see if anything's changed. Black Vanilla, Luke, it's fire. When I tell you, I sprayed it on before bed, and I probably said this in many of my lives. I sprayed it on before bed, went to sleep, and my hair was just all over the place. I woke up, it smelled so good. Like I literally was doing this all day. It smelled so damn good. And I'm usually not a fan of vanilla based fragrances. I'm usually not a fan of them at all. But between what's the other one? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Between velvet vanilla and black vanilla is my favorite out of those two. Now, velvet vanilla reminds me of snickerdoodle cookies, whereas black vanilla reminds me of sugar cookies. But there's a dense richness in the black vanilla, maybe because I wonder if this has Madagascar vanilla. I know Madagascar vanilla is a lot more pungent and potent than regular vanilla. But baby, I love. You don't have that one, LuuLuu? Okay. I know you had some Victor and Ross that were amazing. As a bonus, though, do you guys want to go through this discovery set we got by Margiela Replica? I've not done this yet. If you guys are down to stick around and go through this, we can definitely go through that. I got a little time. I got a little time. I went on Sephora. I went on Sephora. Yes. Okay. So let me read these out and let you guys know what we got in here. We got Flower Market, Jazz Club, Beachwalk, Under the Lemon Trees, Lazy Sunday Morning, Music Festival, Sailing Day, At the Barbers, By the Fireplace, and Whispers in the Library. Okay. I'm seeing a bunch of do it's. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let me go through what we got on the arms. See if my mind has changed. I'm gonna tell you off top. Evergreen Dream is a no for me. Absolute no. I don't like it. I will be interested to see how this smells on you, Luke, because I don't. This doesn't work on me at all. And I like the old school powerhouse fragrances. I love those, like Boucheron Parfum EDP. Be still, my beating heart. Now, Brygro, which one you said had peach in it of the Gallaghers? It made you cuss it out, Melissa? Jesus. Oh my gosh. All right. It's not personal, Luke. It doesn't smell good on me. And again, I'm starting to learn your fragrance taste. So I think I know why you like it. I know why you like it. And again, our body chemistry is, of course, I'm sure different. And I've been sampling out this bad boy. I've worn it on a few occasions. You can't see it. Karen, Prom, what you sent me, I like it. Now that one kind of has kind of that woody vibe. Karen has that woody vibe that Evergreen Dream kind of has, but I don't need Evergreen Dream. That's one I would never need in my collection, and it's okay. Don't feel triggered, Luke. It's not personal. All right, so we're gonna try Replica Lazy Sunday Morning. See what's to it. Lazy Sunday Morning reminds me of something I smelled. Lazy Sunday Morning reminds me of, where is it? Do I have it in here? Nope, I don't have it in here. The opening of Lazy Sunday Morning reminds me of Mancera's Rose Oud Musk. I like it, but it's something in there that's a little rubbery smelling. That's a good thing. I actually like Rose Oud Musk, Melissa. I like Rose Oud Musk by Mancera. Some a little more floral in this one. Maybe just rose. It's a good thing. I like it. I do feel, though, the dry down on Rosewood Musk is much better than the opening. So it's one of those ones you kind of got to travel on your scent journey through through that opening to get to where you really need to get to. Lazy Sunday Morning. Okay. We'll have to look through the notes of that one. And eventually I'm going to do a wearing of all of these other than the Gallaghers that I tried today that I don't like. I'm not going to do a wearing of those. I'm actually going to probably gift those to somebody. If you guys want Perfecto, Eau Fraiche, Bergamust, and Evergreen Dream, drop a 5 in the chat and I will send them to you gratis. So Lazy Sunday Morning reminds me of Rose, Oud, and Musk by Mancera. And that's something a lot more floral in this than the Rose, Oud, and Musk. On a scale of 1 to 10 for Lazy Sunday Morning, you want to give it a 7.5. I'm actually write these down this time, so I'm not confused. Let's put it to the side. Let's try. I'm interested to try By the Fireplace. Melissa said it made her cuss it out, and I've heard so many great things about this. The fellas in Fragcom hyped this one. Whispers by the By the Fireplace. They hyped this one big time, and Jazz Club. I wonder what's to it. Again, this is By the Fireplace. I got this discovery set. I'm trying to think who enabled me to buy this. Somebody dropped something that Sephora was having a sale and it was 25% off. And I got this. Center, and Joe Malone. Sea salt and something. I don't know where that is. I think I lost it. But By the Fireplace. Something real smoky. I guess that makes sense. By the fireplace, you're burning stuff. You know, even though I live in Chicago, I've still never been to Buddy Guy's Legends. Never. What I get out of here is, yeah, legit. I smell something smoky, for sure, like something's burning. That's so interesting that you can catch that note in perfumery. What? That's amazing. I didn't know you could sing, Tara. By the Fireplace is kind of incensey too. Kind of smells like incense. But again, that's that thing of something burning. I'm gonna give this a 7 off top. I'm not blown away right now. Hopefully in the dry down, I'll be a little more blown away. We'll see. Spray it on. So unless you're trying to get me to go into misery. Again, I'm gonna give these a full wearing, and I'm gonna legitimately film my review of them versus just the first impressions, because that'll truly allow me to get the full experience, or like you said, the full misery. Let's give Flower Market a try. Let's see what that is. Flower Market. Let's see. I don't expect anything less. Now, moment of full disclosure. When I first started hearing about Maison Margiela's fragrances called Replica, I legitimately thought that they were replica fragrances, aka bootlegs, knockoffs. So for a long time, I did not give them a try, because it's like, I don't want a replica fragrance. I want the authentic fragrance. Like, who's out here selling replica fragrances? I know people do it. I know companies do it. I'm not even talking about clones or inspired buys. Like, I thought they were legit replicas, and I was like, I don't want to be bothered with that. By the Flower Market, or not By the Flower Market. What's the name of this? Flower Market. Yeah, Tara. I was like, what's the big whoop? Why is everybody going up over this? now I understand why this line is called Replica, because it pulls from a specific experience and it replicates it in scent memory. I understand it now. I smell like lilies and daffodils and stuff. I guess that makes sense. Flower market. I'm not blown away by this one either. And again, I'm certain that this is probably intended for the ladies. I can see this being carried out on a woman's skin, or those who identify as female woman. I can see this being carried out on their skin and it being a beautiful fragrance. Right now, I don't have to have it. I'm gonna give this one like a 6.5. Hopefully the dry down's better. If not, no harm, no foul. I actually like discovery sets because it allows you to see what, if anything, you want from a fragrance house. I used to not be into florals at all, but I will say this. I've gotten more into them. I like florientals more than anything. Florientals, that mix I like. Now, of this discovery set, Under the Lemon Tree, Music Festival, and Whispers in the Library were the ones I really want to try. So we're going to save those toward the end. So that way I can either manage my disappointment or end on a high note. All right, so we're going to give Beachwalk a try. See what we got going on at Beachwalk. We got to get you more traveled, Luke. Get you more out there and enjoying the world and seeing more things and experiencing things. Off top, I like Beachwalk. I've never even been to Florida. I was supposed to go to Florida this in March, but you know, COVID made sure that didn't happen, and thankfully so, because the way the cases are spiking out there, I'm glad that I didn't go. Yeah. All right. So don't tell me about Music Festival yet. I'm going to ask you about that a little later. What your experience was. Beachwalk. It's an aquatic for sure. It's a fraiche. It's something a little creamy / buttery smelling in there though. I like Beachwalk. I wonder what that is that kind of smells buttery or creamy though. I'm gonna have to look these notes up big time because I can't put a finger on it. It's this has a very unisex vibe. This has a unisex vibe for sure. There's some florals coming through now. Other than that aquatic, kind of salty-ish vibe, I would say ocean spray vibe, not salty, because it's like ocean spray. It's like that mist of being near the bay. The only ocean I've been close to before was when I went to Venice Beach, which is amazing, of course. But that experience kind of comes back in whenever I smell things like this. Beachwalk is cool. I actually like Beachwalk. I'm going to give it a 7.5 for the opening. Strange enough, I can't get enough of it. Venice Beach was amazing, and I went at I had just graduated last year, and my school was in California, and I was out there, and I went to Venice Beach maybe about 7 o'clock. Oh my God, the scenery was amazing, and it was like that as the sun was setting, you got like all the colors in the sunset. It was like pink, orange, blue, yellow. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. People watching at its finest. People were rollerblading, and of course, since since marijuana was legal in California for a long time, people were out smoking weed, people were riding bikes and scooters all along the trails. Everybody seemed like they had a dog. Like it seemed like everybody had a pet. Everybody was walking their pets. It was amazing. But the weird thing is, this particular day, it was warm, but it wasn't hot. So it was warm in the daytime, but it was cooler at night. And luckily, I had on long sleeves because, of course, right off the bay and the beach, it was starting to get very cool. I could not stop smelling Beachwalk. So something very interesting about that. It's a floral aquatic. I don't know if that's really a thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's some osmanthus or peach in here either, because it's got that vibe. So 7.5 for Beachwalk. We're gonna come back and check on the dry down for that. All right, let's try At the Barbers. The fellas go up for At the Barbers as well. And that's why I've been hesitant to give this a shot. I like barbershop fragrances. I love fougères. Love them. Love them probably about as much as I like aquatics. Off top, I don't like it. Let me give it a shot, but off top, I'm not enthralled. It's these. I'll tell you this: the fragrances in this discovery set are very true to their names. Very true. This instantly evoked me going to the barbershop when I was a kid. As you guys can tell, I've not had a haircut in a long time. I've had a few trims, but not haircuts. And I usually tend to shave. Myself. So I've not been in a barbershop in a month of Sundays. This one to me smells like Aqua Velva. I'm not a fan. Well, Pinot Clubman. That's what this smells like. Yeah, Luke, I'm there with you. There are much more quality fragrances out there. I'm not enthralled by this one at all. I would be legit pissed if I paid $100+ and got this. I'd be mad. I'm gonna rate this one a 6. In no way, shape, form, or fashion does it smell bad. It's underwhelming at best. Yeah, it's trying very badly and it's not working. This, at best, yeah. I don't have to have this one. Yeah. Nah. We're gonna go for a 6 on At the Barbers. Yeah, it doesn't smell high quality to me. All right, let's give Under the Lemon Tree. Yeah. Has your Tara, has your husband tried it? Did he like At the Barbers? What's going on, JC? How you doing, bro? You missed the Gallaghers, but we'll kind of go back through this. We're doing the Replica by Margiela line now. See, again, I think me and your husband have kind of similar taste. It's remarkable. I think that's the best way I can say it. It's not bad. It's just nothing that I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna move heaven, hell, and earth to go get me a sample, and it's not that deep. Under the Lemon Trees. My sister was talking about this one. I love citruses. I love citrus fragrances. Yeah, I like that. It's citrus for sure. It's sharp too. So it's not just lemon though. I'm picking up some lime like that. If you guys have ever eaten a lime and got some of the pith in there with it, because that can be very bitter. So I'm getting a little bit of lemon and lime. It's a real sharp. I'd be interested to see how this one lasts, because I know citruses tend to burn off very quickly on my skin. Aromatics, those usually tend to burn off quick. This one's nice. Ah, okay. That's so odd. Like, why would you name this Under the Lemon Tree if there are no lemons in it? Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? But yeah, I'm getting, it's not quite lemon, but there's a citrus in there. Maybe lime or yuzu or citron. They're all kind of in the same family, but not the same, of course. Yeah, I like Under the Lemon Tree a lot. I'm taking like huge whiffs of it, like probably about to pass out or hyperventilate. I'd be so interested though to see what Under the Lemon Tree crossed with Black Vanilla would smell like, because I'm kind of getting whiffs of both of them at the same time. That would be amazing, probably. Seriously, I like Under the Lemon Tree. We're going to give Under the Lemon Tree an 8 for now. We're going to come back and check the dry down. Luke, in your experience, how does Under the Lemon Tree last? Same for you, Terry. How does it last? Yeah, I kind of smell. I don't smell lemon. I definitely smell something citrus, but not lemon. So I'm gonna lean and kind of go with maybe lime, yuzu, citron, one of those two. I'm very particular to citron, though. I had a CO Bigelow body wash that had yuzu and cedar in it. I think it was yuzu cedar. I'm so mad that I think they discontinued it, just like everything I like. Fragrances tend to, fragrance houses, clothing lines, everything I like, they tend to discontinue them. I don't know why that is. I think it's just to like hurt my feelings or something. Yeah. Okay. So Tara, I think now, just to back it up, just to say so on Under Lemon Tree, it kind of reminds me of citronella just a little bit. So if you've ever been out like at a garden party or like a tiki party when they have the torches going, usually there's citronella in them, and it kind of reminds me of that just a little bit. But it's not like off or bug spray or anything like that. It's just something that's reminiscent of something like that. I think somebody else said that the other day. Okay. What else? We did Flower Market, Jazz Club. Did we do Jazz Club? Nope, we didn't do Jazz Club. I think, to be honest with you, out of all the ones I've went through up to this point, yeah, Under Lemon Tree has the highest score right now at an 8. So that might be the one we need to try. Oh, you have a bottle of Jazz Club. Okay. Let's see what we got. So far, Melissa, the lowest score At the Barbers, and it's a 6. No, At the Barbers and Flower Market, they're tied at with a 6. The silence is good. I'll tell you that. Oh, what has the lowest score of the night? Listen, lowest score of the night probably is Evergreen Dream. That's the truth. Lowest score of the night. But out of the lowest score for Replica. The lowest score is tied for At the Barbers and Flower Market with a number 6. But yeah, legitimately, Evergreen Dream was like, what did I give it, a 6.5 or a 5? It's the lowest for sure. Jazz Club. I am gonna go ahead and put this on skin. I think Evergreen Dream was maybe a 6, but if in looking backward, I like At the Barbers and Flower Market both better than Evergreen Dream, so we got to probably knock it down a notch. Maybe that's a solid 5. We'll check on it though to see what the dry down is. I like Jazz Club. It's something very sexy and alluring about it. Like, I keep trying to get underneath it to smell more of it, like bury my nose in it, and I can't. So we're gonna go on skin with that one. We're gonna have to. It's something alluring and mysterious about it that I really like. So I know Jazz Club is hyped for sure. Did I drop this? Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's very sexy. Hold on. I think I dropped something. I don't know where it went. Ah, there it goes. Come on, damn it. Just because I want to put it on skin. Found an empty spot. I can see it being a nice date night frag. It's alluring. It's all get out. I know for sure Evergreen Dream is right there. Nope. We got to go up arm on this one. Yeah, that's something I've come to learn too. A date night frag needn't last all day. I think my man over at Dan over at Senate Water said, if your date lasts more than 3 to 4 hours, that's not like a date. That's a situation. And I agree with him for that. I like Jazz Club. For sure. I think Jazz Club right now. Jazz Club's like an 8.5. I can't. It's something so sexy smelling about it. And I can kind of see it being unisex-ish. Yeah, Coco, I agree with that. If I smelled this on a woman, I'd be like, she's about business. Yeah, Jazz Club is very sexy. I can legitimately see it being more unisex though. But again, the right type of gentleman can pull us off, and it can definitely smell so masculine. What is in that? What is that? Is a note or an accord in here that just smells very rich. It smells so rich. What is it? And it's familiar too. It's like a liqueur or something like that. This note I'm picking up, I've smelled it before. I know I've smelled it. Tara. Thank you so much. That was about to bug the hell out of me. Like, what the hell is that? I know that scent. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Malibu. And I know Malibu is rum, but it's like a coconut rum. Yeah, I like this. It's something kind of creamy in that too. So I'm wondering if I wonder if this has any coconut in it. But I like Jazz Club. Jazz Club's a winner. It's I'm gonna upgrade it to 8.5 for the opener. I like Jazz Club a little bit more than I like Under the Lemon Tree. Now, Tara, you know what? You gotta be one of my spirit animals. I've been to the Wild Hair on Soca night. Let me tell you something. Soca night was legit one of the best times I've ever had at a club. At the Wild Hair in Wrigleyville, which is frat boy central usually. But it was such a good time. And I think they did a little bit of dance hall. They did a little bit of reggae. Most of it was all live music. But the reggae dance hall portion, they played the track for it. But they legitimately had the 10 drums and all of that for the soca. And when I tell you everything was at least 150 BPM, I went in dry, came out soaking wet. Like I had to change clothes before I got in the car because my shirt was completely wet. Live band, like their live band experience is amazing. And before I've never really been into live music venues. As I've gotten a little older, I'm liking live music venues a little bit more, but I haven't been in a while. But yeah, Jazz Club just kind of bested Under the Lemon Tree. They're close though. They're not too far off. I actually really like Jazz Club. Jazz Club, I think we're gonna need one of those. I think we're gonna need one of those. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got Sailing Day. I should have brought me some coffee beans in here to cleanse the palate, so I'm not just smelling all this stuff. I think I'll be okay though. If need be. Wait, there's a discount on what right now? Let us know what's on discount. I love discount. Replica, Sailing Day. Let's see what we got. Okay. I wonder which ones they have. I'm gonna check it out a little bit later. The opening on Sailing Day kind of reminds me of Beachwalk. That might be kind of redundant. This one's a little softer though. Some musk in here that I kind of like. Sailing Day. It's an aquatic. Yeah, that kind of goes without saying. It's kind of got that ocean, lake, body of water scent. Some watery notes in there. It's a musk or something in the background that I can't really get to. I didn't love Beachwalk either. It's okay. Sailing Day's okay as well. I'm not blown away. It smells nice. But as an emerging collector, smelling nice just won't do it. You know what I mean? Smelling nice won't do it, especially when you're in that 100 bottle range. You either gotta dethrone something, or you gotta have some like monster longevity or something like that to like make it into the collection once you get 100 bottles. Because everything else is just like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna change. Sailing Day. I'm gonna give Sailing Day a 7. It's not. I like Beachwalk a little bit more than I like Sailing Day. Let's try Whispers in the Library. This is another one. I think Tyree Beatty told me to try. If you guys are in Perfume Corner, Tyree Beatty is a moderator there. He told me when I posted this up that I had got this, he told me try Whispers in the Library. So it's for you, Tyree. Let's make sure. And Tyree is an influencer, big time. Tyree is the one who told me about Encre Noir. And I was not interested in Encre Noir at all. He told me to try it because it was $20. I tried it and I actually like it. So I'm very glad that I gave it a try. What's going on, Trey? How you doing? My man Trey Scentz in the building. He's another reviewer, has a dope channel. If you guys have not checked him out, check him out. He gives you no fuss, no muss reviews. He goes through his collection and really gives you what you need off the rip. No hype, no mess. Love Trey. Trey, do me a favor. Drop a comment on what your scent of the day is in the chat. We'd love to know what you're rocking. We're going to try out Whispers in the Library. Ooh. Oddly enough, Whispers in the Library is a little more leathery smelling. I like that though. Whispers in the Library kind of reminds me of Gentleman by Givenchy, the 2017 release with added leather. Old school with Polo Sport. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you made my live too, man. Good to see you. I've only been doing them. This is only my third one. And I figured Saturday was a good day for lives. Folks will be at home. I'd get a chance to just really interact with everybody. Yeah, I love this leathery note. And like I said, I smell iris in the background. I don't quite smell it anymore now. Maybe that's just for the opening. Leather and something else. It's something rich. Like this screams history to me. Like this screams distinction and establishment. It's very much like I am here, motherfucker. It's very much like standing on a cliff with your cape on. Like I really dig Whispers in the Library. It's an interesting name for it because this one to me, it doesn't whisper. It's very much, it's not in your face, but the presence of the scent itself is very there. It's like you won't miss me. You're gonna smell me. Yeah, I think I like Whispers in the Library better than Jazz Club. This was a 9. This was a legitimate 9 to me. I like that. That one's different enough to be in my collection and really make a difference. Like this feels like something that I should have. Like I should already have this already. Yeah, Coco. Right, I gave something a 9. Can you believe it? You got to know it's good. At least I'm not the guy saying, "Oh, everything's good. It's great. Everything is wonderful." I don't know why I don't have this already. Like I said before earlier, I thought the replica line was like knockoffs, so I wasn't enthralled by it. I wasn't interested in giving it a shot, but I should definitely have this in my collection. Definitely, yeah. Whispers in the Library is a 9 for now. I want to see what that does dry down wise. Okay. So music festival. Now I've been hearing great things about music festival. One, because it supposedly has a cannabis note. Now, I'm not a weed head. However, I partake it. I enjoy a little bit of burning bush. I do. And I've been trying to get my hands on a sample of Balenciaga's what is it called? Flora Botanica. I've not been able to get my hands on a sample of it. I don't want to just flat out blind buy it though, because I'll end up basically giving it away. Yes, it is legal here. You know what? That is so sad. Like it, we just got legal here. Um, so there's that. This is intoxicating. I like this. I'm very interested. I'm very interested to see how they kind of captured the cannabis scent burning, like the smoky cannabis. I'm very interested. I got to figure that out, how they captured that scent live. I like that. It's odd too. It's like you wouldn't expect this to smell as good as it does. I've never been to a music festival either. So I've never been to like Lollapalooza or the bigger ones. Really, Luke? Do you like the way cannabis smells though? Do you like how unburned weed smells? If you don't like that scent, you probably wouldn't like this. And see, Tara, everybody that I've said this to, they look at me crazy. I've always said that patchouli smells of and puts me in the mind of weed. People are like, no, it don't smell like that. It's not that they smell like that. It just kind of puts me in that mind frame of either incense is burning and incense burning. And maybe I kind of equate that whole experience together. Incense burning, weed being smoked, the woodiness of a room, etc. I like this one. I'm going to go out on the limb and give this one an 8. It's a slight hint of freshness in there. I can't put my finger on what that is. I do smell that patchouli joint though. No pun intended. And I'm picking up that little bit of cannabis too. It's not overpowering though. It's not really loud. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna give Music Festival an 8.5. Whispers in the Library is our clear winner right now. Jazz Club's coming in a close second. I don't know. Does Jazz Club have coconut in it? Or maybe I'm just equating rum with Malibu, aka coconut infused rum. I like Jazz Club a whole lot. Interesting. Yeah. So right now, my favorites are Whispers in the Library being the top. Jazz Club and Music Festival with an 8.5, and Under the Lemon Tree. But yeah, Whispers in the Library is my favorite out of this bunch. Myers Dark Rum. I've never heard of Myers Dark Rum, nor have I had it. I cannot get enough of Whispers in the Library. Whispers in my Library is the favorite one out of this whole establishment. No coconut and Jazz Club. I like it though. Jazz Club and Jazz Club and Music Festival are neck and neck for me. I'm going to give all of these a solid wearing, though. I'm going to give all of these a solid wearing. Probably, I'm going to give them all a solid wearing for a day or so. Do a full review on them before I make any rash decisions. But I'm leaning at this point. Whispers in the Library, I think I'm going to need a full bottle of that. We'll see how it works. Let's check out On the Lemon Tree again. Now, Under the Lemon Tree just kind of went floral-ish. Luke, I think whatever order you just put in right there, I think you're right. I think that's legit how it's working. With Jazz Club and Music Festival. You didn't have Music Festival now. That's okay. Yeah, I think my order is Whispers, Jazz Club, Music Festival, Under the Lemon Tree. Everybody else was, it was all right. Sailing Day. It's something I cannot put my finger on a Sailing Day. Some a little sharp. Like line-dried linen. Yeah, Tara, I think a little bit later in Under the Lemon Tree, it's something a little floral happening. I'm not sure how you like that. This is okay, though. It's okay. I think I would like to have it because I don't have any like really sharp lemons. I want to try Mancera's lemon line. Yeah, I'm going to give this one a full wearing. Definitely going to give it a full wearing first before I make any rash decisions and go out on the limb and say, gotta have it, gotta do it, etc. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got, folks. That's all I got. I'm very glad I got this discovery set. Another thing that I bought from Sephora with this discovery set, Hillary was a enabler. I tried out Kat Von D's Center. I'm going to do a review of that one soon too. And that's a fragrance that's typically marketed toward women, but I know they're vegan, anti-cruelty free, etc. So I'm going to give that a shot. Yes, film a video, Tara. Let us know what's going on. Hey, Kiana, what's going on, boo? Tell I said hey. And I love you guys so very much. Thank you, one, for stopping by. And two, thank you for all the love and support you give me. Look, I got on Buddy's shirt. I got the shirt from Buddy. This is our friend Andre. He has a detailing business up in Wisconsin. So we got to rep him, show him love. Shout out to Dre. And Dre is detailing up in Wisconsin. I'm going to, after the replay finishes up, rendering and all of that, I'm going to drop his information in the chat. And not in the chat, I'm going to drop his information in the description as well. Yes, thank you all. You guys have been so engaging. I'm glad you guys came and spent a little time with me. I have a great time with you guys all the time, even in our Facebook groups, and even when we're when you guys are filming videos and I'm leaving comments and all of that. I always have an excellent time. So this is time well spent. I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing on Saturday right now. So thank you guys for coming by and stopping by and chatting with your boy. And I really, really have a good time with you guys. Like, I can't express that enough. It feels like I've known you all for a good amount of time, and it's only been probably like for a good deal of the individuals I've recently met, probably just like a couple of months. But when you spend a lot of time with these individuals, whether it's learning their taste, etc., you begin to get very close. So thanks, Tara. I'm always talking. Like, from the moment I started to be able to talk, I've never shut up. So talking is one of the things that just really comes natural to me. And I really enjoy doing these lives. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The first one I did, the first one I did was an absolute disaster. And I will consistently plug that and tell you guys, if you've ever done a live, your first one is probably going to be awful. Power through it though. Power through it and keep doing them, because my first one was awful. I was too far away from the modem. I filmed an hour and a half worth of content, only had half hour ended up being rendered. It broke my heart because I went through the fragrances that I actually didn't like on that live, but it never made it. But that kind of set me up for the next live, which was the last one we had, where I really took my time and went through the fragrances I just really did not enjoy. And I'm usually not a negative dude, but I really had to unleash the beast on those. Thanks, Coco. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad you actually got a chance to make a live. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. Thanks, Melissa. I'm so glad. Oh, yeah, like I'm very new to them. Like, this is number 3. We don't count the one that was first because it was awful. But yeah, this is only my 3rd one, and I can tend to be a perfectionist. So I tend to, when I do shoot my videos and stuff like that, I edit out everything that is not going the way I wanted to. My ums, my uhs, my brain farts, all of that. I edit all of that out. Yes, it was great to hang out, Tara. You have a great night. We will see you soon. I'm looking forward to the video you're posting too, or shooting, so that I can get into that. I'll be on there as soon as, you know me, I got to do my creative catch up. But yeah, I thank you guys for stopping by, and I'm gonna try to make these weekly. We'll see though, because I got some interesting things coming up. One of my friends I actually got back in contact with recently. We used to work together in HR. He recently hit me up and was like, "Yo, I want to do a podcast. I want you to co-host it with me." I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." So I'm getting ready to actually do some prep work for that. Still going to continue to do my thing as well, of course. That's not going to change. I'm going to still do my thing. I'm still going to bring you guys reviews. I'm still going to bring you guys lives. I'm still going to bring you guys some comedic relief, all of that business. But I'm going to be doing that as well. So I look forward to getting more into the podcast too. And that's going to just help round me out a little bit, get me more centered in terms of speaking on camera. Well, not on camera, on microphone, because podcasts, they usually don't film those. But that's going to just allow me to get more familiar with speaking off the cuff and kind of keeping the show rolling. So I'm going to terminate our live stream, and I'm going to let you guys know I've had an excellent time. Excellent time. I really enjoy all of you. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, top sides and the bottom. Can't forget that. And I hope you guys have a happy, safe Saturday. See you guys. All right. Good night, y'all.